Man, a lot of people must have seen your flyer, like Dean Risto, man. That name is not familiar. Who's that? Introduce yourself to the people, man, just for those.
My name's Dean Risto. I'm a new artist from Montreal. Basically, yeah, man, it just came out of nowhere, like, started freestyling randomly, and then after just one day just popped, like I was in the car, put an instrumental on YouTube, and all of a sudden just started spitting bars. I'm like, you know what, like, this is fun, like, this is really fun, so, like, let's see what could happen, And 8 months later, like, November 24th, the album, put it out, and just making moves every day.
So what was the first instrumental you freestyled on?
My first instrumental was like, I don't even remember the name, but it was like an underground instrumental, old school hip hop with that like nice flow to it, So like I took that and I'm like, I was just writing it, like writing that beat, and I'm like, yo, this is dope. Like I want to try making my own beats. So like started doing that, and then one song after the other.
So you started making beats before songwriting?
Yeah, before writing. I started making beats, and then I'm like, like I used to love freestyling, so I'm like, I just didn't put the writing to it. So I used to freestyle to any beat, and I'm like, nah, just take your time, write, see what happens, and made my first track. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I can produce, I can write. Now I have a single, like, let's go.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
So you growing up as an artist in the game, like, who were your influences, man? Who you used to listen to?
Man, I grew up listening to everybody, man. Like, I'm talking like old school, like Michael Jackson, James Brown, Whitney Houston. Usher was big influence. I remember R. Kelly when he was popping. 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, like the list goes on. It was all those old school cats that really got me like, yo, this is like some...
So 50 Cent is old school for you?
50 Cent was like, I remember I was in elementary when he came out with Get Rich or Die Trying, and we were going nuts. Like, we're little kids like, yo, what is this? And it was just crazy. So I was like, yeah, that was a big influence.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
so if you had to describe your style, how would you describe your style more like? You're more like East Coast, West Coast,
my style
Canadian?
Is just like, honestly, my flow, my vibes. You know what I mean? Everyone likes, like, and everyone has their own style, but mine is honestly... It's just whatever, I get that beat in my ear, and it's like, how am I going to spit what I got to say, And it's my way of saying it. I'm not going to, I don't want to try copying anyone because, like, it just doesn't feel right. I just want to be me in the track. So, like, I make the best music when that happens. So, like, that's how I kept it consistent like that.
That's dope. So now your first project, November 24th.
Yeah, man.
What can you tell us about it, man?
Oh, man, that November 24th is basically, like, it has something for everyone. If you like... pop, if you like a bit of rock, if you like a banger, if you like dubstep, if you like love songs, if you like something really emotional, there's something for everybody. Like the album starts off with Let Me Dream, that was the first track I wrote last year back in March, and it was just like, that's how everything started. Like, let me dream, I got a dream, like, I got a dream and I'm turning into a vision. If I don't ever chase it, then how am I supposed to make it? Not only writing that, but like living that. So it's like, that was the first track. Then the second.
That's your first track you ever wrote?
My first track not first track I ever wrote. It's probably second or third, but first track that I ever like really wrote. Like this one was.
You worked on it from A to Z.
Yeah, this one was like this one was big itself and like just crazy, And,
damn, that's a hot first joint.
Yeah, that was like Let Me Dream, and then after that I went Casino Dreams, and just. The album took 8 months to make, so every month was just a different wave, a different vibe of emotions and things. So it's just like whatever wave and vibe I felt from that month, like I'd write a track, And I mean, not because it's my album, but I just found like I made it really good. I made it like it came out the way I had it envisioned in my head, I didn't want to rush anything, I took like my time, so I was just like, yo.
I got a dream and I'm turning into a vision. If I don't ever chase it, then how am I supposed to make it? Keep dreaming, I'm dreaming about all them realest things. Get up and get it, cause if I don't, shit'll never change. Locked away in my room with concentration, I'm writing. Get up and spit in my heart and soul are filled with excitement. Nowadays I refuse.